YouTube. This is VidHead85. Can we talk for a minute? All right, thanks a lot. Okay, now feminism, I'm going to talk a little bit about that. I used to think that feminism was nothing but a lesbian breeding factory, and as I used to be a part of a church that believed that, it was kind of like, ugh. But while many women did discover lesbianism through the women's movement, okay, whatever, you know, hey, that's, or did they discover, or it more like awakened them to the fact that they were, I guess, or whatever else. However they found their sexuality is great. But I'm going to talk a little bit about the stay-at-home mom versus the working mom, okay? First of all, being a mom isn't easy, okay? Working with children isn't easy either. That's why everybody can't do it. But the other part about it is simply that when a woman decides to stay at home and raise her children, I see a lot of women who make it seem as if they're better because they're working, and she's not. Now, what if she has her own business that allows her to stay at home? What if this woman has maybe something that's part-time so that she has that flexibility to stay at home with her child? Does that change your perspective of her? What if she's a full-time stay-at-home mom? Does that make her any worse off than you? Does that make her oppressed because she chooses to stay at home? And it was funny because somebody said when a woman chooses to wear something, she's being liberated. But when a woman chooses to wear a hijab, you know, the covering, and some of them have veils, then she's oppressed. Now, simply put, I understand the underlying key point to that, you know, but that's their religion, and that is what they choose to do. But again, you know, and all I'm thinking is I wouldn't want to be wearing black when it's hot out like that. But again, when you're raised in it or converted to it, that's what you accept. Those are the rules of engagement. So now, when a woman chooses to stay at home, she is not less than you because you are working, because you are supporting your family. If she is able to stay at home, don't give her shit because she chose that. If she chooses it, great. If her husband is forcing her to stay at home, you know, and you know, doing all of that, then I understand your concern. But it's not always that way. It is not always that way. I was going to pound on the table, but my camera was going to shake or whatever. But the simple fact is, I hate it when I see working women bash stay-at-home moms, because feminism is about you determining what you will do, you determining your life's course outside of every other aspect. It is you being in the driver's seat. It is you understanding that this is what I want to do, and I'm going to do what I would like to do. I'm not going to be forced into something else just because it's the norm for me. Many people have regrets that they didn't do what they really, really wanted to do. Feminism is about being able to do what you wish to do. It is not about bashing stay-at-home mothers. It is not about bashing people who choose a different narrative than you. In other words, that good Christian wife, that good Mormon mom, you know, yes, there is a lot of patriarchy in it. Mostly, yeah, just about all. But the whole fact is this, though, that like, feminism is also not about bashing men. It is about empowering women, and empowering women does not mean bashing men. And if we are to, so let's flip the role here. Is empowering men at the expense of women, of misogyny? I'm pretty sure that you will say that empowering men, why do men need to be empowered? Men need to be empowered too. Men need to be empowered to do the right thing. Women need to be empowered to do the right thing. That whole battle of the sexist thing, both need to be empowered to do the right thing, but not at the expense of the other. That's my point. Thank you, YouTube. Thanks for letting me talk to you.